Flexing on you, I be dropping cheese, popping teas, copping three, all I speak is whopping. Polo hats and a Jesus please.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about the time that I met Diegosaurs. Now, if you guys watched my last week's video, when I told you guys the story time about how the time that I met Lily Singh, be sure to go back and watch that video if you haven't. Like and comment and come watch this video. And let me know if you guys want me to make this a series or just do more story times. So let's get into the time that I met Diegosaurs, aka Diego. I don't know his last name. I'm sorry. Okay, so be sure that you watched my last week's video and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. That's just how simple it is. So let's get right into. So this was maybe 2016 or 2015. I don't really remember. If you guys remember when Diegosaurs came and did a free tour thing in Las Vegas, I like me some free. Then let me know down in the comments what year it was. I'm going to say it was 2016. I'll put the correct date right there. It was right after Diego was on some type of Digi tour, Fire and Ice. It was some type of tour that he was on. And he got put off of it because I guess he was giving free tickets or something to people, to his fans who couldn't afford them or couldn't get them in time. It was something like that, and that's why he kicked off his own tour. I think that's like the background of like why he even did the free tour. So Las Vegas was one of his stops, and this was back when I was living in Las Vegas. And he was coming to one of the fancier malls there that like Floyd Mayweather go to, and Jill Scott and Michael Jackson. So I was like, okay, well this would be like my time to go like shop and then also meet him. So I was very excited and I was happy about going to go meet a YouTuber because it was also my first time. If it was 2016, I wasn't even a year into doing videos when I had met him. So it was kind of like I was like meeting him and going to like ask some questions about like how YouTube is, because I had started this business without anybody's help. I just one day woke up and was like, I wanted to do it. And if you guys want me to tell a story about like how I started YouTube and what made me start YouTube, let me know down in the comments, because it's actually a very funny story and a popular actually expired. So it was my first time using Uber and my last time using Uber. I have not used Uber since because that was a crazy story in itself. If you guys want me to tell that story as well, put it down in the comments. So I was in the Uber and I took my friend with me. I normally take her everywhere. And we were just getting ready to pull up. And I was like, okay, well, I have my questions. I have my notes, you know, because I'm not like this, like, ill-prepared. I normally prepared. Like, if I need to tell you something, I got notes, I got flashcards, I got a script, I got an essay, I got a person who is holding the script in the background, like, say this next. So I had prepared myself, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to wing it. So we had got there, we started walking around the mall, we got something to eat, and so we started like texting in like the little Twitter group chat thing, trying to find out where he was, because they were keeping up on like where he was and if he got there and stuff like that. So they said that he was there, he was just shopping around. So we was like, okay, we're not gonna go meet up with him, we're gonna just let him shop and stuff like that. I'm not just gonna like run up to him and be like, hey, because this is quick as it can start, as quick as it can end. He can be like, okay, let's take a picture, and then he's done because I didn't give off that impression, and I not want to do that. So we grabbed him to eat, and then I think he was at Aeropostale or something like that, and we went and met up with him, and we just kind of stayed to the back of the crowd. We just walked, and then when he got to Calvin Klein, I went in there because nobody else, I think, was allowed to go unless you was a paying customer, and I was going to pick up a few things I had told the manager. So I had walked in there, and he didn't know like what I was there for, who I was. He probably thought I was a worker, to be honest. So I was like walking around, I was looking at different stuff. I was going to pick up a few pieces and stuff for myself. And I was like, what are you looking for? And that was like my first time talking to him. I was like, he said, oh, I'm looking for like a bag, but something's better than the one that I have on my back. And I was like, oh, okay. It was like a regular Sandsport backpack. So I was like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure we'll have something here. Literally sounding like I work here. I was like, okay, there's this brown bag right here. Do you like that? I was like, because I was looking like, I don't like it, but he could be different. He was like, no. And so we went like all the way around, and we was looking at backpacks and then like satchels and, you know, different stuff like that. And then we came across this diamond little, well, like studded little backpack. And I said, do you like this one? And he was like, yeah, I think this one's fine. So while we were in line about to buy the bag, this was like 30 to 45 minutes later. I had literally became his personal shopper. I had finally told him, okay, well, I'm actually here because of your meet and greet. I'm actually a fan. I don't actually work here. So let's just you know, get that out the air right now. I'm not a customer service representative. I am your fan. And he was like, oh, okay, let's take a picture. So we took a picture, and that's this. And I was so nervous because being like his personal shopper was so much easier than actually telling him, oh, I want a picture. But he was so nice and he was so genuine the whole entire time. It really didn't change. It just changed in my head. It didn't change in real life, which was the best part. Because even though that he didn't even know me, he still treated me with respect. He was holding a conversation with me. He cared about our interests and everything. And he didn't even know that if we were fans or not. So after he paid for his things, I paid for my things. We went and sat down and we were just like talking and tatting it up some more. And it had came like really late. And my mom was like, okay, are you guys ready? It's like 6 o'clock. And the meet and greet, I think, had been over for like an hour. And everybody else was starting to like wind away and go home. And I just remember saying, well, I hope I see you again. And I hope I talk to you again. And fast forward to a couple of weeks ago, actually, I DM'd him and I was like, send me your number. I would love to talk. And he said, sure. And he sent me his number. And yeah, that's where we leave off on this story. Let me know if you guys want to have more story times and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Polo hats and a Jesus please. Dressing like I'm on a shopping spree. Flexing on you, dropping cheese, popping teas, capping 3.